Perfect, Andromeda. Ahora, speed.
Hey, Ryder.
The captain just called me Pathfinder. This is really happening.
Just take a deep breath.
I still can't believe Dad's dead. This should have been his moment.
But now it's yours. You just need to decide what you're gonna do with it.
Where do I start? I'm just not sure I'm ready.
We weren't ready to fall out of the sky on Habitat 7, but we survived that.
See how much food they've managed to get.
Right. So, always keep a jump jet handy.
I just updated the charts.
She'll want to see crew assignments first.
It'll be nice to see some friendly faces this time.
The Nexus runs a support crew. Just enough to finish building the station and provide safe harbor for the Arks.
Means we can start waking our people up.
They built a bar, right? Gotta have champagne for the welcome party.
You're expecting one?
After what we've been through, I could use a buzz.
We all could.
Yeah. Rough ride so far.
We'll bounce back. Real food and a shower are just ahead. Here we are.
I don't see any champagne.
Where is everybody? Well, this can't be right.
It's like everything's on standby.
If it's a surprise party, they're doing an awfully good job.
We could see what the VI has to say.
Hi there. We're from Ark Hyperion, and wondering where everybody went.
Did he hear you?
Did you say an Ark? Yeah, we just got in. But we thought you were all dead.
What?
Or captured, or lost in dark space, or...
But you're here. You have no idea how much this means.
I don't believe it.
What the?
I'm Tyrion Cannix. I lead our militia on the Nexus.
I'm Scott Ryder. This is Cora Harper and Liam Costa, part of the Pathfinder team.
I'm sorry for the confusion. Our sensors told us an Ark had arrived, but Helios is notorious for scrambling equipment. We thought you were just another malfunction.
But aren't you expecting us?
You're the first Ark we've seen. After a year of waiting and no sign of the others, we shuttered this area and stopped looking.
You've been stranded for a whole year?
Longer. I'll fill you in on the way to Ark Center. Everything that could go wrong with our plan has. We arrived 14 months ago. Right away, we hit a band of dark energy that knocked us off course.
We're familiar with it.
Then you'll know why we call it the Scourge. We lost whole sections of the station. A lot of people died. No power, no food. The chaos went on for months. It finally led to armed rebellion. When order was restored, the insurgents were banished. Exiles, we called them.
Are things back to normal?
Not even close. But you're here now, so maybe the worst is over. We're here.
You guys go ahead. I'll check out the security situation.
You should know our command structure has been fractured. Some of us are filling in for leaders who died.
Is it true?
They said drop everything and report for duty.
And no one was expecting an Ark to finally show up.
Docking procedures are green across the board.
Stand by to merge Hyperion power into the grid.
The crew of the Hyperion.
Good luck.
I'm Jaren Tan, director of the initiative. You have no idea how much your arrival means to us.
Not as much as it means to us. We had one hell of a time getting here. Nice to see some friendly faces.
Hungry faces. Any supplies you can spare would be appreciated.
This is Foster Addison. She oversees colonial affairs. Where's the Pathfinder?
You're looking at him.
You're not Alec Ryder.
My father's dead. He made me his successor.
Alec is dead. Please understand, the entire initiative is at risk.
None of the Golden Worlds panned out. They're a bust, and there's been no word from the other arcs. What happened to them?
Unknown. Our supplies are nearly depleted. Rationing bought us some time, but even that's running out.
We need to find more resources. But that takes people, and we can't wake them up.
Until they have somewhere to live. A golden world.
Now more than ever, we need a Pathfinder.
It now falls to you, Ryder. Are you up to the task?
I may not have been the first choice, but I'm ready for this.
Youthful enthusiasm will only get you so far in Andromeda.
That's no way to treat a guest. I'm Nat Morkesh, superintendent of this station. Hope they haven't scared you off already.
It's nothing personal, but now isn't the time for on-the-job training.
At least the Pathfinder here seems willing to try. We could use a fresh perspective.
You've heard my concerns. I'll leave you to it.
We're all feeling the pressure.
Damn.
Let's have a private word in my office, Ryder. We'll discuss giving you a scout ship. I'm happy to work out the details with your associate.
Welcome to the Nexus.
Thank you for standing up for me there.
Hope's in short supply here. What little we can find should have a chance.
Ma'am, the Hyperion's core is now online.
Let me show you something. An hour ago, that was all dark. But with the power from your ship, you're keeping the lights on. You have my vote.
And when the power runs out,
You'd best go talk to Director Tan. Make sure that doesn't happen.
Alright then,
And
buddy.
don't be shy. Come see me when you have a chance.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
I thought I didn't measure up as Pathfinder.
Director Addison keeps her own counsel. I keep mine.
And when you disagree,
I oversee the entire initiative, and I have decided to give you a chance to prove yourself. To that end, the Scourge dealt us a serious blow. Whatever it is, our scientists theorize it's not natural.
An artificial energy cloud?
It wasn't here when we left the Milky Way, yet it rendered all the Golden Worlds unlivable. Then there's the aliens we ran into, the Ket. They're obsessed with alien structures we found scattered around the cluster. They'll do anything to prevent others from accessing them. It seems murder isn't exclusive to the Milky Way. And now the challenge is to settle a world in spite of all that. This one here. Eos.
how?
You need to increase the viability of the planet so we can establish an outpost. Then we can bring more colonists out of stasis. The more colonists we have, the more resources we can gather to support the Nexus. Everything depends on it. There are 6 worlds we hope to settle.
Okay, but you said every planet you found is unlivable. So, how do I...
A good Pathfinder would relish the challenge of solving it.
Right. I think I should go check on things.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Just point me to my ship and I'll be out of here.
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for EOS will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that. Ah.
Something wrong?
Ryder, please see me and Sam Node on the Hyperion. Your implant needs attention, and we need to discuss a confidential matter.
No, I'm fine.
Hello, I'm Jan Garson, founder of the initiative. It's through your hard work that the vision of the Nexus has come to life. You and all your colleagues bind our proud new colonies together. Look around at your achievements. And if you have any questions, my door is always open.
Founder Garson's office is located at Workspace Not Allocated. Please select a topic. Integration from the Hyperion is ongoing. Personnel are still restricted to operations. For initiative strategy and Pathfinder coordination, please see Director Jaren Tan. For colonial affairs or outpost status, please see Director Foster Addison. For station maintenance, please contact Superintendent Nakmor Kesh. For militia operations or Apex deployment, please see Tyran Kandros.
Hello, Scott. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential.
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best to speak alone.
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father thought it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can act as a force multiplier, dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them
So can it make me
profiles.
smarter then?
They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Keeping things like this secret just makes everyone suspicious. Like you're up to something.
Oh my
Alec
god,
didn't
he's
think
a
others would
Sherlock
understand.
Holmes.
He viewed it as a symbiotic relationship benefiting us both.
What do you get out of this?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
I don't follow. You're an AI. So what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Okay. Well, just so long as it doesn't hurt.
The only pain is that which life provides. As I've discovered, this can be a lesson in itself.
It's one I'd rather avoid. So, where do we go from here?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I have access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore as a Pathfinder, the more blocks will be removed. Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Pathfinder.
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Ryder, the blocks your father placed on my array are opening. I can now recall specific memories, which Alec wanted you to see.
Wait, I can actually see his memories?
Yes, you will experience them via your implant.
Okay. Something new every day. Let's see it.
This memory is from the time when your father was posted on the Citadel.
Alec, your recommendations will never fly. Artificial intelligence?
It's our best option.
If the Council gets wind of this, it'll set humanity standing back decades. You're overreaching.
Ambassador Goyle, I'm the military attaché on the Citadel. My mandate is clear. Find an edge for Earth.
And AI is your answer?
We need to catch up. The Asari, the Solarians, they're centuries ahead of us.
But it's illegal.
Their rules, not ours. Why deny Earth an advantage?
Define this advantage.
It will set us free. We're prisoners of our own five senses. There's a reality greater than ours that we can't perceive, but an AI can.
How?
By augmenting our own abilities and adding a few new ones.
Well, none of that stopped those Geth from revolting.
Because they were separate from their creators. But AIs and humans interface directly, experiencing the world together, benefits both. There's no creator to revolt against.
I'm sorry, Alec. We can't take the risk. I appreciate your work, but your request will be denied.
Alec?
Ellen, what did the doctor say?
He told me to appreciate the time I have left. There's no cure, Alec. It's terminal.
Not on my watch.
Wow. I never knew that's how Dad found out.
Alec was a stubborn man.
It's how Dad was wired. He
Damn,
didn't
what's
like
happening?
to lose in any situation.
It would seem that included me.
Nobody wanted to listen. The idea of you scared people too much. After this, Dad moved us back to Earth to care for Mom. Wonder why he wanted me to see this.
Perhaps it was the beginning.
Of what?
Unknown. Private audio logs are now available in your father's quarters. I detect additional memories, but they are currently locked. They may yet hold answers.
Okay, I'll keep working on it. That's all for now.
Of course.
Yeesh. Oh no, we're trying to find something.
Welcome back.
What are your capabilities?
Houses a SAM. Simulated, Adaptive, Matrix. Each is an artificial intelligence designed by Alec Ryder to support Pathfinders and their teams.
But AI is illegal in the Milky Way. How'd my dad get around that?
Exceptions were made. The initiative deemed his research vital to the mission. Our design was conducted in secret.
So there are other SAMs out there?
Correct. However, your father continued to modify my own routines until the Hyperion's departure. I am the most advanced SAM in the initiative.
I take it you're based here in Sam Node?
Correct. This is where my core processing unit resides. However, using quantum entanglement communication, I remain in constant touch with you and the Pathfinder mission team, even over great distances.
Do you know anything more about Sarah's condition?
I monitor Dr. Carwell's reports. He is providing her with the very best care possible. I'm afraid there is nothing more to be done at this time.
What more can you tell me about my implant?
The implant itself provides me with direct access to your senses. I can see, hear, and experience the same stimuli you do while in the field. This raw data enables me to provide real-time feedback and analysis of the situation.
Then Dad added the secret sauce.
You removed the restrictions on my access to Pathfinder physiology.
Just promise you won't fry my brain or anything.
Trust is an important concept in any relationship. Alec taught me that. I will not fry your brain. It would end badly for both of us.
What happened to him even though?
Me more than you. What did you mean by a symbiotic relationship?
Symbiosis is a mutually beneficial relationship between two life forms. A flower provides nectar to a bee, who in turn provides pollen for the flower.
Damn.
The bee needs nourishment, and the flower can propagate. In similar fashion, my own evolution was shaped by your father's experiences, and will now expand with yours. In return, I provide you with capabilities and analysis beyond normal human faculties. We each benefit.
Goodbye, mother.
That's all for now.
Of course.
Of course. Where the hell am I supposed to go?
violent attack Carlos yet still has to receive. When Carlos makes it home, he realizes something shocking. Someone uninvited entered his home. This door should not be open. And this one either. These books are all over the floor. I'm going to check the videos to see if something can be seen. The video lasts 9 hours and 52 minutes. I've seen the videos, I have to review them better, but there is something strange that leaves me completely overwhelmed. It was Saturday, the 26th. Mari, Francisco, and Don Amado were at my house. Mari left at 3 and came back at 9. The other two didn't enter the house. She barely noticed the doors because she did not come up at all this weekend because she had already cleaned. Riskus was looking very attentive at something in the room. It gives me anxiety that Riskus gets in front of the window as if he's waiting for someone. Someone just put music with the volume all the way up in my living room in my house. Nobody answers me. It is not in the living room. It is at the house next door, but the house has been abandoned for years. I don't know if you could hear it in the video, but the music in that house is really loud. I'm already with Don Amado, Mari, and Francisco. We are waiting for the other security. We are going to go in. The house next door has never been occupied. They built it about 35 years ago. It is in ruins practically. It has furniture and everything, but has been abandoned for more than 30 years.
Prepare your taste buds. Kit Kat Duos mint and dark chocolate.
Holiday hits different this year. Hit the right move with Holiday Hits Radio, only on Pandora.
I said the houses were far apart because they are. The one that is next door is abandoned, and it is not a house. It is a huge room. No one has ever lived there. The ones that are occupied has a 500-700 meter distance. The music is coming from there. We are inside. The music has just stopped. I don't see a speaker. Due to copyright issues, I couldn't play the clips with the music as they got closer. But Carlos and the security had made it to the entrance of the mysterious room where they find disturbing objects. It looks like some sort of pillar or circle.
I know that look. The others bent your ear, did they?
Something like that?
You get used to it. Just focus on being a Pathfinder. Can't argue with results, though they'll try. Anyway, welcome to Militia HQ. Excuse the mess. This office fields militia work, Nexus security, and looking for the Turian Ark.
What's the word on the Turian Ark?
Scattered readings. Some indicate the Natanus was destroyed, others that people are alive. Who knows? If you need anything, come see me, even if it's just a vent.
You talk like you weren't part of the leadership. How did you end up commanding the militia?
I was escorting a prospecting team on some moon when those Ket found us. They penned us like cattle for experiments. I managed to get loose, snatched a gun, and freed the others. By the time we killed the bastards and headed back to warn the Nexus, everyone looked at me like I was in charge.
That sounds familiar.
The militia grew from there. Funny, once the heat is on, all kinds of people rise to the top.
Bye, Kendros. Duty calls.
You and me both, Pathfinder.
This is wrong. Just wrong. It's not right. It's not fair.
What's wrong?
Oh my, you're... So it's true. A Pathfinder has found us. There's hope at last. Maybe you could help. You're impartial. This whole thing has gotten so political. My husband. He's locked up and slated for exile for a crime he didn't commit.
What exactly was he convicted of?
They don't exile you for petty theft. Well, maybe this bunch would. They say it's murder. They're calling him the first murderer in Andromeda, but the dead man was his friend. He wouldn't have. There are witnesses and evidence, but it's all circumstantial. At worst, it was an accident. His name is Nilken Rensis. He could give you the details if you were willing to speak with him. Please.
I'd be happy to.
Oh, thank you. I'm sure the jailer will allow you a visit. Please, tell Nilken I love him.
No.
Help you?
Pathfinder Ryder, here to see Nilken Rensis.
Ah, our murderer. Wife's here all the time. Guess she told you her sob story. Nilken, you're moving up in the world. There's a Pathfinder wanted to chat with you.
The Pathfinder, huh? They called in the big guns to exile Andromeda's first murderer.
Your wife's all broken up over this. She says you didn't do it, and that she loves you.
She's a wonderful person. At this point, it's too late. They found me guilty.
Why don't you tell me what happened?
I was part of the futile effort to set up a colony on Eos. We were on our last legs, overrun by hostiles, our leader dead. The security chief, Reynolds, my friend, he refused to call for evacuation. I argued with him. Everyone saw.
So when he was killed, people assumed you did it?
For good reason. He ordered us to regroup and counterattack. We were moving through a sandstorm. I saw movement, thought it was the Ket, and I guess I panicked and fired. Witness saw the chief's chest explode.
Sounds like an accident.
That's what I told them, but I was enraged when we argued. There's a recording. It's ugly. Everyone's certain I did it on purpose so we could evacuate. Only my word otherwise.
Don't throw in the towel yet. I'll review the evidence. Maybe I can find something that'll help.
That would be great. You're a Pathfinder. I'm sure Kandros will give you access. Maybe there's still hope.
Are they like wearing a mask or something? I'm not trying to be mean, but is it like wearing a mask over that? I don't know. Somehow we're checking to have evidence. Fucking mask.
No news on the Turian
looking like you
arc.
wear a goddamn mask. Wait, what?
I spoke with Nilken Rensis, the man found guilty of the murder on Eos.
Yes, our first murder here in Andromeda. I wish it had been our last. When the colony attempts failed, it didn't help spirits that a high-ranking officer was killed by one of our own. The mutiny here on Nexus was probably inevitable, but this acted as a spark.
So there was a trial, and he was found guilty?
It was short and decisive.
Damn.
Despite the lack of physical evidence, everything added up. His only defense was, trust me, I didn't mean to do it.
That is the difference between murder and accidental death.
In this case, motive plus opportunity plus eyewitness account equals murder. Look, knock yourself out. A key witness, Cassidy Shaw, works in operations. Go ahead and talk to her. And there's a recording of the perpetrator threatening the victim. I'll let you keep it up on the console.
Jeez, the victim not threats
as far as
even?
I'm concerned, this case is closed.
Okay, I don't believe you.
Bye, Kandros. Duty calls.
Shut up.
Both, Pathfinder.
You said that already. Okay, where do we go? So, playback recording. Let's check this out then.
The Nexus versus colonist Nilken, evidence
Alright
7A.
then, let's check this out.
Hiram! Hiram! They've seized the compound! Call for evacuation! We're not giving up, Nilken. We're taking it back. No, I'm not letting your ego get us killed.
Damn.
Even if I have to... No! Get him off me! Get him off me!
Damn. Operations, new location discovered. What are we doing? Fucking run. Okay, there's she or he is. I don't know. She.
Cassidy Shaw? I'm Scott Ryder. I'm looking into the Nilken murder case.
Oh man, I thought that was over with. Have you heard the audio recording of their fight?
Yes.
I helped pull him off Chief Reynolds. You could see it in his eyes. He was gonna kill him. Then in the sandstorm, I had a pretty clear view of the chief. He looked right at Nilken and shouted no. Then his chest burst open. I'll never forget it. The look on his face was pure shock.
Damn.
Did Nilken seem remorseful?
I lost sight of Nilken in the turmoil. When we found him, he seemed in shock. He couldn't speak. He looked nauseated.
That could
Could've
lead
been
to
guilt.
accidental death.
The reality of the act sinking in.
Did you see any cat in the vicinity?
Nilken said so, but not that I could see. Still, the sandstorm was severe. Visibility wasn't great.
So you can't just say that if you don't know.
If they'd fought and Nilken threatened to kill him, why was Reynolds surprised?
Fronts fight, say things they don't mean, maybe even hurt each other. But you don't expect your best friend to shoot you.
Damn.
To me, that's the saddest part. The chief's heart was broken right before it exploded.
Damn.
Reynolds was leading you back to retake the compound. Did you agree with that?
It wasn't my place to agree or disagree. He was ranking officer.
I don't care if he's
In
ranking
retrospect, it is ironic. If he hadn't been killed, we all probably would have died.
Thank you then, I guess.
I appreciate the information.
Of course. It kills me we had to leave him behind. He deserved a proper funeral.
So the body was never examined? Important piece of a murder investigation.
Tian wouldn't allow a mission to go back for him. Said it was too dangerous.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
Ryder, you have my condolences for your father.
I appreciate it.
I didn't know him very well, although I understand he played a key role in planning the initiative. I'm sure he'd be concerned that we still have several arcs missing.
Any idea where they went?
Nothing certain, but tens of thousands of colonists are unaccounted for. It paints the initiative in an unflattering light. Did you have some other business?
I'm looking into the Nilken Rensis murder charge.
And?
I want to go to EOS and retrieve Chief Reynolds' body.
That isn't usually Pathfinder business.
First murder in Andromeda, and I'm impartial. Figured you'd want to get it right.
Settling an outpost comes first. But I suppose I have no objections. Physical evidence will only bolster the case.
The more certain we can be, the better.
All right, but let's keep it quiet. I don't want people thinking we're reopening the case. I hope anything you find reaffirms what's been done, but if it sheds a different light, we'll deal with it. We'll send the coordinates of the murder scene. Good luck.
Thank you.
That's all. Thanks for your time.
I'm happy to help. You will find our futures depend on each other's success. Good luck.
Murder of Let's go, Tonks.
Hey, you okay?
Raj Patil.
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
It's paranoia.
You know what they say. It's not paranoia.
If someone is out to get you, yeah. Third time this week.
Jesus,
it's getting worse.
Patil.
First one was small stuff. This one could have hurt bad if I'd been closer.
That's not good. Sorry, understatement.
Oh,
yeah. And now I have more repairs.
Did you talk to security about this?
Why
How
are you?
can I? For all I know,
He's
someone in
getting
security is the
mad.
one doing
I
this.
do not want to punch
I've
him.
scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait, that's it. You can't possibly be involved in this. You weren't even here during the mutiny. Would you, if you have time? Maybe you could help me. If they start hitting critical systems.
Sure thing. What can I do?
If you could scan these other panels while I fix this one, that'd really help. I've sent the locations to your Omni tool. Just send me the data when you're done. And I don't know if I need to find out why. Be careful.
Nothing happened, honestly. I'm fine. Going back to work.
Let's go check out the evidence. Though I don't even think he did it, but we don't rush. Docking bay then. Are we going into a sandstorm wrestling? Oh no.
Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation.
The hell?
But at least we'll be doing it in style.
That's what matters. In style. Oh god, what the?
They call her the Tempest.
Why? That's so loud. What the hell? That look like a spaceship. Also called the Tempest, though. Damn, that shit's actually pretty much bigger than I thought.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late.
Peach! What do you mean you're a year 14
So
months
you're the
late?
one who's making everything happen.
Vetra.
Vetra. Vetronix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between.
Nice glasses.
Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
Let's just get out of here now.
Let's go see the rest of Helios.
Hold it, hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Ben, what the hell do you
Damn it!
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest supplies, munitions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings, get him to the front of the line.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Trophy earned initiated. Got a trophy. Initiated. Yes. Ah, ow. Yay, we're on the Tempest.
Everything state of the
Don't
art.
get what.
Labs,
Fuck,
sensors, exploration gear.
that freaking person's back.
Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Glad to see you're doing so well, Scott.
Lexi.
The engine core is based on the Ark's
They got
Odyssey
nice
drive.
ventilators.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
Gil.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey.
So he's basically
We
an
call this the
engineer?
research room. There's space for upgrading equipment,
Is there another
gathering
Sam?
intel.
Router engaged.
Here's the
Securing
Sam.
connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer.
On
Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together.
Just
It's
fucking
all
flash.
yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
It's really gonna be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
Well, where else am I gonna go? I think I'm good to go. Level up your reach level 3. Go onto the bridge.
Better head to the
We call
bridge when
this
we're
the
ready to go.
research room. You can run research projects and coordinate with the Nexus from
Oh,
here.
I thought there was like a little pad. Whoa. Well, you good, man? Is he alright? Oh, God.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control.
Hello.
Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Callow Jal. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
Plenty of dangers out there, but I'll do my best to avoid them.
That's reassuring. Wouldn't want to lose my finest work to that angry cloud. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
So how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
Efficiency.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
Failure is not an option.
I guess we have to be.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours. Unless you've got something to say for the log.
What the hell?
I never planned to be Pathfinder. I don't know what's out there. But we're the Milky Way's best and brightest. We can do this.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest. Ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Damn, that's loud. Wait, what the? Why are they getting off? They was gonna come with us, but never mind. Screw it.
Departure vector verified, Tempest.
Whoa.
Godspeed, Pathfinder.
There's literally an artificial world in that fucking plane.
To Eos, then. What would have been our Habitat 1?
Oh, God.
Outpost is an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
Eroxon. Plans Compythiason. Better be getting an Eos. Whoa, that's cool. That is kind of weird.
System Helios. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated Eos.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got
Hell, I.
twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of EOS.
EOS.
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7.
Yeah.
Possible.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't know I can switch people.
Suiting up.
Ready, Freddy? Hope
Did
we're
you
all
wish
that ready.
not outside the...
Callow, all right?
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Multi-sensory neural collation. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're
Hold on,
already
girl.
tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
You said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on EOS. Can't blame them. Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die. Never know how that will affect. Sorry. You okay?
I've got the training, people, the tools. We can do this.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
Take us down.
You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
Damn.
Core is hot.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
We got this, right?
That place is looking like a
Set us
damn
down at
state
this
with those
nav.
damn mountains. What happened?
How to even start?
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the Scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete.
Door's getting emergency power, but it's code locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
They must have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
But they didn't have a Pathfinder.
They do now. We'll make EOS home. Got a code lock key.
That should help get us in.
Damn.
We suffered off.
Oh,
I got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
Let's check out this relay tower.
So this time I haven't played this game like ever.
It's a wasteland.
No man, it's a damn desert.
Makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield mass.
Structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Right. We get it running?
It's inoperable, Pathfinder.
Too long in this environment without power.
We didn't expect this kind of environment. Who could?
Huh. Guess that ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here? We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
I'm not a salvager. I'm a Pathfinder. We've come to fix all this.
Call me Clancy. Pathfinder, huh? Like that changes much. The Nexus just can't let EOS go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help EOS. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The Ket are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Is it smarter to hide and hope? Or take a chance that might save this whole planet?
I remember when people used to talk like that. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location.
Really, Ryder?
If you're enjoying the stories that are fermented though. Personally, guys, I am honestly really
Oh god.
Generator interface possible. Location marked.
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he's what? Playing hooky?
Or he's a part-time salvage.
They have told me to turn on some candles and to pray. Wish me luck. The priest is coming to bless the location.
We've got company.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, there they are. Oh god, there's a lot of them. I don't care if the value's low. We got its value.
took down all those Ket? Sure, use the power relay. Hell, take whatever you like.
No, man, I'm alright.
Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
I'll take another look around the outpost.
Just finding it won't be enough. Hope you're smarter than we were. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Go on. We'll take it from here.
I guess Crazy Blue has to buy her parts from someone else.
See, man.
Power restored. We should have access to everything in Site 1 now, right, Sam?
Correct. Plus, I've located the source of the signal we detected in orbit. It's coming from the large alien structure just beyond Site 1. The structure appears almost identical to the one your father used to adjust the atmosphere on the previous planet. It's worth investigation.
Let's not forget what else happened on Habitat 7. This is powerful alien tech. We need to respect it. Go slow.
For sure. We'll follow your lead.
A warning. Radiation levels beyond the perimeter of Site 1 are well above acceptable limits. You cannot proceed without additional protection.
So if that structure can make a difference here, well, that would be really good. Come on. We better find that vehicle Clancy mentioned.
Clancy. Viability of quad
Now the power is restored. We can investigate the nearby buildings.
Just taking random stuff. He left. Probably didn't test. Fucking die. Alright, fine. Okay, what do you know? Let's step on a fresh ship. Scan containers to find a vehicle. Stop! I told me to clear out this. Damn, bro. Door. Thing just stopped.
Well, what do you know? The Outpost Research Center is still intact.
Updating the Tempest on this critical recovery.
Research was always key to the initiative. We'll need it here too.
This tech is how we survive in Andromeda. Ingenuity on the ground.
Someone else agrees. This research center was used recently to monitor the alien signal.
Damn. Okay,
this
then.
gives us the tools to find the source. And maybe whoever else is looking.
Stop them before we get... never mind, just stop them. Open. What's element 0? Terminal. Terminal.
The research station is back online. I've provided a list of weapons we can build by gathering the required components.
Find it, what the hell? Screw, I'm bugging, I can't see it. Oh, follow the tracks, I guess. I think we gotta follow these tracks. Hell no. Someone stole the vehicle. Collect parts, it said. Collect teams, it said. So let's just search here. The Tempest, no. Scan containers to find a vehicle. Oh. Somebody scan that container then? Where was the container at though? I'm trying. I can't. I'm bugging. I can't. Oh yeah, that one isn't it? This is gonna be annoying.
Special requisition, all-terrain scout rover.
Still in here
A
then.
Nomad, 6-wheel drive, jump jets, just what you need.
The initiative only built a few.
This must be what Clancy meant.
The crate requires an access code from a forward station.
God damn it.
Forward stations act as emergency resupply checkpoints. Several are currently in orbit.
I can call one down. Let's find a good spot.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Box.
Looks like the forward station supplies are intact.
Downloading Nomad crate.
New loadouts. Oh yeah. Let's switch them out. Ah! Oh boy. Certified is better. Be back. I'll be right back. Suit roof. Okay, we're good. We don't have any other guns. Collect area. What do we do now? I don't know what we gotta do. Fuck it. Where's that damn crate again? Oh, keypad. Let's see the vehicle. Whoa. Damn. They're looking like a damn Ferrari. Looking at Ferrari. Damn, they got nice vehicles in. Look at that. Let's get into them. Enter vehicle. Get in the Nemo.
The Nomad should handle pretty smooth.
Damn.
Forward and reverse, would you?
Where are we going? Why is there floors? La mañana!
traction. It's too steep.
Switch to 6-wheel drive. It'll get you up there in a snap.
Got it. Signal's coming from that structure up ahead.
Go on, move out. There's it.
I'm picking up initiative tech nearby, from above us.
I see it. Up on that piece with the scaffolding.
Interface.
It's working, but I'm just getting random symbols. Glyphs.
With more glyphs to expand my database from Habitat 7, I could interface fully with the console.
And hopefully start up whatever helps the atmosphere.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
What is this?
It's working, but I'm just getting random symbols. Glyphs.
With more glyphs to expand my database from Habitat 7, I could interface fully with the console.
And hopefully start up whatever helps the atmosphere.
I could provide analysis via the scanner, Pathfinder.
What are we gonna do? Glyphs? What the hell is this?
Someone's shuttle. Pretty banged up, but space-worthy.
Did I like climb that? I don't know if I gotta climb that or what, I don't know. I'm kind of confused. Oh, do we have to like climb these? Yeah, I've got these.
It's slippery, but there's a great view!
Who'd be crazy enough to carry heavy equipment up there?
I detect no additional glyphs in the area.
Too sophisticated for a salvager. Who else is studying this place?
Hey, I don't know what we gotta do then. Oh, I gotta do it down there.
Building connection. I apologize for any discomfort. The system seems
How the
unstable.
fuck?
This what happened when my dad tried doing this?
Your father interfaced directly with the atmosphere processor. That proved extremely hazardous. These structures could reveal its control center. System remains unstable. Doubling our power input might accelerate the process.
I'll give it a shot.
Wait!
Back off, or I will push you down!
Whoa!
Hold down.
Easy. You've come this far. Just let it ride. I've been studying this tech for months. I don't know how you activated those glyphs, but you have to let them cycle through their channels.
All right, time to get off.
Don't like being sat on, huh? I know. Who am I? I mean, it's obvious who you are. I saw the ship swoop in. You're a Pathfinder. Was beginning to think the initiative just made you guys up so the rest of us wouldn't lose hope, but you're for real, huh?
Are you for real? You were going to tell me who you are.
I might just be the solution to all your problems. Well, look at that.
System has stabilized. I'm establishing a connection.
Whoa.
Oh, crap.
I know these things from Habitat 7.
Later! Just take them out! Keep targeting that one! They make little bots! Not bad. My first tangle with the Remnant was a lot messier.
The Remnant?
These monoliths, the Observer and Assembler bots, they're all the remnants of something much bigger. But that's too long. Ugh, I hate long. So, the Remnant. Like, my name's better as Peavy.
Tell me more. I gotta go.
Ryder, you've been studying this Remnant technology? What have you learned?
Plenty. Not nearly enough. It's old, it uses glyphs, and it's well protected.
I saw this tech clear the skies on Habitat 7. We're hoping it could do the same for EOS.
Huh. Atmosphere manipulation? Maybe. Fits the model. All Remnant tech is connected. You interfaced with this monolith somehow, and now it's pinging the others. If you wake them up too, they must lead to whatever master switch might fix the radiation.
Interface with the monoliths, follow the connection to the source. Easy enough.
Sure. Just don't piss off too many observers. Here, take my nav points. I'll be...
Nav
I've
points?
gotta figure this interfacing out.
I'm a
Just be careful. This planet's all kinds of strange.
Detecting above normal radiation levels. launching Site 2, Resilience.
It was sold.
Didn't even finish unpacking.
Kept more on them from the start.
Radiation levels have spiked, Pathfinder.
Looks like a war zone.
According to survivors, the
Yeah, right.
from all sides.
Oh, basically Horizon Zero Dawn with that weird ass blue shit.
You'd think there'd be more bodies. Not that I'm complaining.
Not a lot left behind for a massacre.
What if they were removed?
We know the Nexus didn't bother picking up the bodies.
You don't think it could have been the cat?
What the? Pathfinder, that body.
A scan might help us figure that out.
Not sure what's worse. This or dying slow like promise.
Happy thoughts, Liam. This is where Chief Reynolds died.
Sandstorms would have buried the body long ago. I suggest scanning.
Karkins.
Pathfinder, there is an armor piece buried deep. A leg bracer. Scan indicates tissue and bone fragments clinging to it. DNA identified as Chief Reynolds. Indications suggest his body was torn to pieces.
So the Chief became Karkin food.
Circle of life can be gruesome.
The remaining armor will be scattered, or perhaps brought to a nest. The chest piece and his Omni tool may explain his death.
Then we keep searching and scanning.
Another armor piece. Chief Reynolds' helmet.
The search continues.
Imagine leaving all the craziness on the Nexus to be the first settlers here. So much riding on you, and then...
This time will be different.
Right. This is our element.
Pathfinder. The scanners picked up Chief Reynolds' chest piece, confirming single shot. Unable to determine weapon type, but entry point was at the back. Exit blast through the chest.
By all accounts, Nilken was in front of the Chief when he fired. So it wasn't his shot that killed him.
The Chief's Omni tool might shed some light.
There must be active remnant in there. Let's check it out.
Picking up additional armor scraps. I believe it's a trail leading to a cave nearby.
Could be where the nest is located.
Remember the early data on EOS back home?
When everywhere was labeled H with a bunch. It's a carcan nest, all right. Fan out. Speed bump! Think that's it?
Throwing some fun.
Confirming initiative equipment, including Omni-tool assigned to Security Chief Hiram Accessing data. If you powered the scan at the time of the data, the scan picked up 2 shots. One, a standard initiative rifle report, which missed. The other from behind, a Ket pulse weapon.
This proves Milken is innocent. He didn't shoot Reynolds.
That's a relief. Good work.
Pathfinder, there is also an audio recording.
Go ahead and play it.
No! Where's Nilkin?
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock.
That sounds like...
Confirming. Voice identified as suspect, Nilkin. So he did not kill the chief.
But he meant to. Need another chat with the man.
Ascent is go.
Leaving Atmore. All clear. Pathfinder, got a minute? Anomaly on sensors.
Familiar territory.
The Nexus has been here for months. Still not enough time to survey it all. Anomaly detected.
gates! What? What the fuck? That's not innocent at all! That's brutal! The level of animal cruelty in Pokemon is insane, mate! I'm surprised that Vegan Games hasn't made a video crying about it yet.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion.
Hey, there's puke on the floor. Gotta get sick.
I hear you went down to EOS. Did you find anything to help my case?
You're a liar. The Chief's Omni tool recorded you over the body admitting to killing him.
What? Wait, that's not... What are you trying to pull?
Sam, playback.
Sorry, old friend. Had to do it. I'm not dying on this rock. Well, shit. Guess my fate is sealed.
Except that your shot missed. A Ket blast to the back killed Reynolds.
Are you serious? I'm innocent. What a stroke of luck. The conviction will have to be overturned. The sentence thrown out.
I'm going to Tan, and I might have a different opinion. You did try to cover it all up.
Look, I'm sorry I lied, but if my shot missed, I'm innocent. Plain and simple.
We'll see about that.
The council, the Senate will decide.
Something I can help you with?
Director, I checked out that murder. Nilken didn't do it, but there's proof that he meant to.
This is unfortunate. We're trying to give the people a sense of stability, leadership they think they can count on. And we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
These things are almost never black and white.
I know. If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit. If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands, then covered it up. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome. Do we still exile him for murder?
Oh. Oh, crap, I don't know.
It was crazy down there, life and death. But his shot didn't kill Reynolds. We have to let him go.
You're a bottom line type of person. I hope you don't regret it. All right, so be it. He will do community service for his role in the chaos. But he's a free man. Well, at least we'll have the sordid business behind us.
Pathfinder, to cover their tracks, the Saboteur is overloading power to this panel from another junction relay. You can scan and trace the connected wiring to locate the surrogate panel. Scan and trace the wiring to locate the panel that the Saboteur used.
PSP thinking it was an innocent gaming system, but turns out it somehow unleashes hell. So tell me, trustworthy Fox News, what exactly is in this Pandora's box that the Sony PSP can somehow open up?
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more power from the Hyperion. All non-relevant repair requests are currently on hold until power coupling is complete. All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
Oh.
What? By the way, right, I am not kidding. This is the actual clip they used to show you how fast the Sony PSP.
Scanning power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just disable power to the panel until Raj can check it out.
All because of the Sony PSP's Wi-Fi connectivity. Yeah, your bomb-making...
Pathfinder, I received the data from Sam. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels were worked on by Zara. I just can't believe it.
Security video logs confirm that Zara Kellis worked on these panels, as well as the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where she is now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main deck.
Oh no. Saboteur.
But if you don't believe me that the beef between the media and video games is real, right? Just have a look at this example here.
Engineering reports.
The
Hyperion power
average is
draw
so
is now at
selective.
100%.
Like, for example, right? Remember how they said that the PSP is a problem because of its ability to connect to Wi-Fi network? Right. So aren't laptops a problem as well? Because laptops can definitely connect to Wi-Fi too, can't they? I can find all the hardcore porn and bomb tutorials and KKK dating sites I want on my laptop as well, can't I? But no, they don't want to complain about laptops. They just want to complain about video games. They make out like video games are so bad and are only a negative influence on society, right? But I would argue that it can be good. And if you want an example of that, right, just listen to what this sweet old lady says about her Nintendo DS.
Zara Kellis?
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No, I'd never... I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. I'll transfer the scans I took to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing, and it led us to you.
My scans point at Raj as the one. So unless someone was setting us both up, I just don't understand.
The data Miss Kellis has accumulated is strangely similar to Mr. Patil's. A third party seems likely.
Looks like someone is using both you and Raj to cover their tracks.
They'd need pretty high-level access for that. Still, it's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could find something there.
You stay put, so whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams. Raj, you there?
Yes. How did it go? Is it really her?
Wasn't her. She had proof pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and don't talk to anyone. I'm on it.
Yeah. Operations. Now let's go see what the frick fuck happened. Sabotage, I'm kidding.
This file is useless. Let's check another. And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
Let's check another. This file is also corrupted. Definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security camera files. Someone working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scans, Sam?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available identifiers, it might work. Based on the limited information available, we are looking for a human male, assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Biometrics do not match. Inaccurate match.
And okay, we gotta go downstairs again.
Disembarkation procedures for Hyperion are on hold. Please await further instructions.
I want to say that all the videos were staged and scripted.
Engineering update. We are working on accessing more properties.
Alright there everyone, in this video I'm going to be giving you a guide on how to have a successful prank channel on YouTube. Right, so let's get started, shall we? Okay, so first things first, right,
Let's go on this.
okay, the easiest type of prank idea to come up with is the innuendo. This is where you say something kind of sexual,
Negative match.
but find an innocent twist on it. There are fucking thousands of these on YouTube, man. They're everywhere. Examples include things like... Right now I'm in Western. What I'm doing is I'm seeing if anyone wants any beef. Today we're going in the hood. We're going to be asking people if they want us to talk. Sir? Oh, we're out here. We're in Brixton going around asking people if they want the deed. Get me? We're going to go with the deed. And if you don't know what the deed is the truth. So take these as inspiration.
This person is not a match.
Okay, so let me have a go and I'll show you just how easy it is, right? Because if I can do it, fucking anyone can do it. Excuse me, mate, is that your mum? Yes, it is. What there, love? Hello. Lovely day today, don't you?
Your father's first sidearm, a memento of his early Alliance service.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Alex's first kill occurred in combat during the First Contact War.
Back when Turians were the enemy. Crazy times.
Scan results show a partial positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Who is he?
Dale Atkins.
Dale Atkins, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
Is that what sabotage is called these days? Work?
You're pretty arrogant for the new kid. You don't even know what's been going on.
Proof says you've been up to no good.
Figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny? We just wanted answers. My sister is out there. I don't even know if she's alive or...
I'm sorry for what happened, but setting explosives isn't the answer.
Neither was sending people into exile because they didn't agree with policy. I don't care what you think. The mutiny leaders were right to demand to know what was going on.
You could have hurt people, killed them.
Like those who got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do whatever you want.
Not my call. The Nexus leaders will make that decision.
That lot make a decision. That'll be the day.
Pretending to fight by actually their pranks. But you know. Anyway, unfortunately, however, some people don't see the funny side in having some random stranger approach them on the street and shoving his hairy Middle Eastern ass in their fucking face. I know, right? Some people. Because of these uptight people who can't take a fucking joke, right? The things I just listed are all things that could result in you getting your skinny 105-pound ass kicked. But fear not, because we have a backup plan to make sure that doesn't happen. So that's what the beat said of that one. I get in your hand, beg and plead like a bitch for them to not murder you. Yo, relax, man. Stop. Now listen, there are three main ways to do this as far as prank videos are concerned, okay? Number one, tell them that you shoving your ass in their face was just a prank. Prank, good! It's a prank! It's a prank! Like they give a fuck. Number two, tell the person that there's a camera. Because I'm sick. Fuck, man. It's on camera, man. It's on camera, man. And number three, run. These are all measures you can take to make sure that you don't get your ass kicked. But on the other hand, we kind of do need some reactions, don't we? We can't do pranks when no one's getting beaten up. That's boring. We do need good reactions. And can anyone tell me the best source for getting good reactions? Black people's reactions to stuff are so much better, man. And definitely way more entertaining than the reactions of white people. Like, for example, look at how calmly and boring white people react when a random person comes up to them and says, way too boring, right? No one wants to watch that shit. But in contrast to the white people, just look at how black people react. Holy crap, man! Do you see how that's like 1,000 times better? Black people are way more lively and energetic than white people, right? Which means that when they're disrespected over and over again by our pranks, they will be more likely to get aggressive. Which is what we want, right? We want a fight, don't we? You see? This guy's smart, he gets it. On YouTube, right? Physical hits equal
Yes,
YouTube
I know
hits.
the Hyperion docking unannounced caused some switches to blow. That's fine. There you are. Hope the others haven't been giving you a hard time. There's a lot that needs doing. At least with the Hyperion hooked up and feeding us power, my team and I can get more work done.
What kind of work do you do as superintendent?
I was part of the team that originally designed and built this place. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
Now listen, there are three main ways to do this as far as prank videos are concerned.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right. The genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
What sort of problems have you seen on the Nexus?
And to top it all off, the founder of the initiative, Jean Garson, was killed.
What happened to Jean Garson?
Killed in the Scourge disaster. Her and a bunch of the other leaders. 10 might know more.
And I thought the Hyperion had it bad when we arrived. Anything else?
The outposts aren't happening because we don't have resources or people, so Addison's more uptight than ever. And let's not forget how badly the station was damaged on arrival. But that's a detail, according to some. My team and I are repairing what we can. If we don't get materials soon, things will go downhill. Fast.
I noticed there aren't a lot of Krogan around.
You haven't spoken to number 8 yet, have you?
Number 8?
Tan. Ask him why most of my people left. He'll have opinions. I can tell you this much. When the mutiny happened, a deal was made. My clan were supposed to settle matters and, in return, get more say in the initiative.
Hey, it looks like this is a new safe fight.
Why do you call Tan 8?
Because he was 8th in line to take over the Andromeda Initiative. I like to remind him of that now and then. Keep him humble.
Be humble.
Did the deal go through?
The clan held up their part, but Tan had a meltdown when he found out we wanted more say around here. Then Addison's assistant, Spender, pretended he never made the deal in the first place. It was a mess, but I don't blame my people for walking out. We're done being used.
With your clan gone, why did you stay?
It's complicated. The station and my clan both need me here.
Day after day, and then you go in and it's like, oh shit, I passed that one sentence that I was.
What kind of work do you do as super?
I was part of the. I keep the station functional, or as functional as possible, considering.
When we left the Milky Way, the Krogan were still dealing with the genophage.
Right, the genophage. A little gift to our people from the Solarians thousands of years ago. That sterility virus they infected us with left most of our children stillborn. Only 1 in 1,000 survive.
What about the Krogan here in Andromeda?
There's no cure for it. But my clan was starting to show mutation against the virus. A natural defense. During the trip to get here, Krogan underwent gene therapies to enhance the
This
mutation
nigga knows way too damn much.
So you used those 600 years to your advantage. Gave the adaptation more time to develop.
This guy can live for a long time then.
Still early, but I think we made a dent.
He's
Our scientists say we've improved viability to almost 4%, which is a lot better than what we had. Beyond all the statistics, it means more Krogan children will live. It's the only way my people have a future out here.
How did you get down there? What do you want me to do about it?
Nothing more for now.
Try not to die out there.
What are you trying to say there, man? Trying to instigate them about to die?
No. I'm gonna search you for a suitable place to dig by the tree next to the handicap ramp. The ground started to shake. Cave in. Your handicap? Okay, the tree next to the handicap ramp.
But the planet was toxic. What if they store oxygen? You must be the Pathfinder. Wonderful. You and your Sam are exactly what we need.
Thanks, Mr.
Professor Hewitt, my colleagues and I will work with your Sam and the data you gather to solve Andromeda's scientific mysteries.
What fields do you study?
Here at Cedar Life Sciences. I do planetary geology, oceanography, rocks and runoff. Aradana's the space and math whiz.
Not that we've had much to study, with everyone cooped up for 14 months.
But your data on the Scourge flows like poetry. Now we can better advise on repairing the damage it caused.
And maybe Addison will give us a real workspace. Who can think with all this racket?
I'm gonna have to give you all unique names. Well, some of you, oh my god, you're having too many. This really is like South Park. The kind of scenarios that these characters get into. I forget what the janitor's voice was in Cindy's. I do remember. What was your name again? Oh, it's you! How's it going? They're gonna stick me head to the intro. Does he have any kills on him? I don't think so. Then he can stay down there. One less kid for me to worry about today. Europe.
All right, what happened?
To who?
To whom? And your goddamn father.
You're still selling stuff?
Sorry, my face is tired from dealing with everything. And right now, I just want to know what happened with Alec.
What happened to you? The rotten janitor didn't like that I corrected his spelling, but rest assured.
In the moment, it saved my life. But it seems my father meant for me to get the role eventually.
It isn't hereditary. If we wanted an inbred monarchy, we could have left half our gene stock back home. Not home. The Milky Way. This is home. This mess. We don't have a lot of options, Ryder. Maybe you'll prove your father right. After 14 months of failed colonization, forgive me if I don't hold my breath.
You called my father Alec. No one does that.
A lot of us joined the initiative because of his vision. What he shared of it, anyway.
Seriously?
Were you friends? Or...
I'm not your new mother, if that's what you're asking. Or his friend. He hated that I didn't use his title. But no one's a Pathfinder until they've path-found something.
That makes no
Much
damn
like a
sense.
colonial director without colonies.
There must be some kind of plan for encountering hostile aliens. We can't have been that naive.
We expected life, not an enemy that refuses to talk. They don't attack, they disinfect. We're nothing until we're bacteria. Sorry, 14 months and you stoop to poetry. That's how bad it is. Talk to Kandros if you haven't. He's unfortunately become the head of our military. And as soon as he realizes it, we're in the shit.
You don't trust him?
I trust him to defend us. I do not trust a rising military influence in a supposedly civilian initiative. We came here to make history, Ryder, not repeat it.
She's so fucking aggro.
Goddamn poetry.
How do you fit into the Nexus leadership?
She's so damn aggressive.
I oversee the actual settlement effort. As the number of outposts is currently less than ideal, my influence is limited. As Tan is quick to remind me. Left a perfectly adequate career as a chief officer. Provincial capital, too. Only a new galaxy could pull me away. And here we are, idling.
What's the doll's name in the new Toy Story? The one with Vincent's. Who's trying to get the voice box out of Woody. She's just so...
You've had no colony successes in over a year. How many tries is that?
Less than you'd think. The Scourge, spoiled worlds, exiles, hostiles. We can't just plop down an outpost and expect picket fences. We need the Pathfinder and Sam to scout, evaluate, and inspire.
Look at us.
The initiative promised a goal. Andromeda has not cooperated.
And if it had?
Beautiful utopian horseshit. Colonies that produce and support each other. The Nexus a citadel, not headed by Tan, or even me.
There's also the strange technology. Has anyone studied that?
We've tried. Not me. The brains in research. They're supposed to know their business. The current excuse? The tech we dug up on Mars was more advanced, but it was plug and go. The tech here thinks different? I don't know. We've mostly avoided it. And from what the Hyperion logs say about Alec, maybe that's good.
Stupid principal's daughter. She allowed you. I had an hobby, and now I have to file and study all. The school's so stupid.
Excuse me, Director Addison.
Ryder?
It's Pathfinder.
Ryder, we're starving here. If we don't get a foundation of outposts to feed the initiative, we might as well be 600 years dead. Alec promised a lot. None of it panned out. That's what you're up against. Why people won't trust you. Why I don't trust you. Prove me wrong.
Hello again, little buddy. What's going on? What's your name? Oh, Alpha. Alpha. Most of the kids around here just refer to me as the janitor. You can call me that too if you like. Stop talking about. No. Oh yeah, stop talking. Because he only wants me to get by there. I'm gonna need like a character sheet. I need a character sheet to remember who does what their names are, what they sound like, and their motivations. We need to characterize. We need theatrics. We need Bravo! Mr. Janitor! What's his name? Come on, I got a decoration to draw. It's Bob. So, my nemesis has a name. Bob. What are you gonna do to him? What the janitor's code of honor says I should do is I'm gonna kill him and take his spot. Duh. What do you think I was gonna do? Make friends, have dinner, go out with him, treat his wife nicely? No. Or fucking kill him and take his wife. Seriously? You bet. Take this declaration of war. Bring it to Bob. There's me when it's done. Maybe when it's done for the history books. I guess it will be. Oh no, Monty, what are you doing? Monty's disabled. Monty can do what he wants. Ah, got it. Okay, I'm already, like, starting off. I haven't even got into school for the day to start yet, and I'm already trying to kill people. That sure is kindergarten, baby. Hello again. I want him to be like a Minnesota. Like, hello again, little buddy. No, that's not a Minnesota accent. It's like, oh, heck. Oh, gosh. What the hell do you think you're doing? Hello again, little buddy. What's going on? Okay, that's his voice. We're gonna stick with that. The other janitor wanted me to give you this. Okay, I'll read it when I get inside. Go ahead, tell me you delivered it. I'm really looking forward to working with you. I doubt that. Good
see how the little things have become everything. Go see life through a different lens and see it all with AccuView contact lenses. The brand eye doctors trust most. Visit AccuView.com to find an eye doctor.
I'll make it right, Dash.
Nigel McCoy.
I'm Nigel McCoy. Just got out of cryo.
Welcome to Andromeda, Nigel.
Thank you. It's bittersweet, though. My little brother Dash was stationed on the Nexus. I just learned he died on Eos, trying to start a settlement.
Looks like this school was more funding than the last one.
His sacrifice won't be forgotten.
Agreed. Everything I do will be for him. I have a pendant our father wore. Dash had its match. Will you...
Oh yeah, now I'm remembering.
Will unite them?
Of course.
In his digital journal, he mentioned a spot on Eos where he'd go to think. If you could leave the pendant there.
Before you can move on and do the next phase. So if you mess up one of your apples in the wrong place, then shit out of luck. What do you want? What do you want? I'm just trying to figure out how to get my knife back. Probably better if he doesn't have it. So I'm trying to figure out why certain apples then have faces on them in the bottom right. Does that mean that certain scenarios, like it's telling me what missions I can do? How do I access my missions? Oh yeah, the card. God, I already forget how to mission map. There we go. Tale of Two Janitors. So I guess I'm doing this one. I'm going to start this one off. Start the mission by talking to the janitor. Okay.
Pathfinder, do you have just a minute?
Okay.
Ryder, isn't it? Kerry Trevessa, freelance vidmaker. This is Hakeem, my producer. I could use your help.
What are you looking for?
Director Tans asked for an uplifting documentary on the initiative. Translation, paint rainbows over our problems. But our problems are history. People deserve the truth, not propaganda.
Maybe a crisis is the time for hope, rather than hard truths.
That was Tan's angle. But if we pretend everything's fine, who does that truly serve? The heart of my documentary will be an interview series. I was hoping you'd take part. I want the dirt and blood of our story, not the convenient fairy tale Tan's looking for. Interested?
Okay, interview away.
Let's start at home. 14 months and the Nexus still isn't finished. Arcs are missing, we have people in exile. By any standard, this wasn't the plan. Our leadership describes these as anticipated issues. Would you agree?
All expeditions have to deal with supplies, enemies, or hell, just getting lost. We'll deal with all of them. We just need time.
Tan will love that. But if that's your take, that's what goes in. Bandwidth means I'm transmitting in short bursts, so that's all for now. But you can bet I'll have more questions later. You were great. I'll get to work editing.
Damn. Galaxy map.
Ryder, Lexi was looking for you.
Anomaly on sensors.
Scan it.
No toy, no harm. Look at it's having a bad day at the new school. I have a toy for you. Doug appreciates the generosity.
Probe away.
Okay, with a basketball card. Cool. Thanks. Nobody has one hand to play with this. Nugget, you poor boy. It's so sad.
Probe away. Anomaly found.
Nugget likes the fidgety spitty. Up your arm. Nugget, turn it off. Like a trapped coyote to help him escape. Have you ever seen the movie 127 Hours? Your arm was stuck. No. Nugget just thought it was necessary. His arm wasn't even stuck in anything. He just chewed it off with his arm and he had to. I just love the dog. And I
Pisces.
Pythias system. Still hoping we can turn Eos around.
Okay. So should I go to? Why not?
Anomaly detected.
Oh no! Look at this shifty-eyed motherfucker. Hi.
Probes launched. Tracking a huge mineral deposit.
Nothing else. So I'm allowed out without a pass? Only until we can distribute passbooks to kids. Now, do you go to the bathroom, or you go back to class? Passbook? We use passbooks instead of traditional passes here, unless it's a special occasion. They'll be distributed soon. Here's the info. Now stop dawdling. Back to class. I'll go back to class. I'm a pee my brain out. Jonathan. Tell me. What?
So this is where the human ark first entered Helios?
Heck of a wake-up call.
Tough luck, kid. I don't want you. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ! Yep. You should have delivered the declaration. I thought I did. Anything else in the bathroom that I can do? See, I don't even have the declaration. All I have is my own stuff. Can I see what items I have? Can I use those? Yes. Sweet. Yep, those are your hosts. Yeah, I'm not gonna talk to
Pythias
him
system.
again. He's gonna kill me.
Still hoping we can turn Eos around.
Later, taters. I'll have to talk to you again. Just to get the passbook info. Alright, so I'm probably gonna get study hall then after this. How was it that I just ended the day? Oh, I press enter and I can use up all my apples. Ah. Attention, new kids! Here's your passbook. You get an adult to sign it, you're allowed out in the halls. Don't get any crazy ideas, though. You're only allowed to use it once per day. Okay? We get an adult to sign it. I don't have parents. I'm an orphan in this game.
Descent is green.
What's the bell? Get out of my classroom, come on.
Coordinating. Path is calm.
Whatever. Alrighty. What can we do? The lunch lady! She's back! You're still getting the training for we're talking about business. You wouldn't understand. Come see me at recess, kid. I'm in the middle of a very I just love making new friends. I'm so too thrilled to meet you. That was a sentence and a half. Okay. Hey, new kid. How are you liking your food? None of the new toys. Stop hanging out with these two boys. Burgers are okay, but after a bit sloppy. Me too. What did folks? Yeah. You all say is the sin. What's the point of all this? I don't know. It's Condiment Station. This school has everything. Cool. This is a caution sign. I can't read it, but I assume it's a warning not to step on this book. You don't have to read the caution sign. Just see what's on it.
The failure here was expensive, Pathfinder. It's worn all of us down.
You still here, Clancy?
We want big food.
Pathfinder, this is the spot where Nigel McCoy wanted you to leave his pendant.
In honor of his brother, Dash McCoy.
Where the fuck's the car at? You can fall.
This is for purifying water.
That's what, a few hundred tons of steel? And the storm's twisting it?
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Well, can't fucking find my car, so you have to do this.
Sam, another memory trigger?
Yes. Though my memory array remains locked, additional triggers are required.
I said no talking.
Radiation within safe levels.
Surprised the Nexus still wants an outpost on EOS.
You know what they say. Third time's a charm. We'll make this right. Override works, but... Sam, the door was sealed from the outside?
Way too quiet.
Pathfinder, a maintenance bulletin was issued at the time of shutdown.
What does it say?
Run.
Override, close it! Tempest, we have an unknown enemy. Evac the Pathfinder.
Whoa, hold on.
No go, Harper. We have to lay low. Kenner inbound to your location.
Ken, that thing? Son of a...
Secondary terminals, no access.
If deployment is standard, main access will be from the inn.
I saw that. I saw that. I saw that very well. Go, Jim. I saw it. At least I think there was a...
Another dropship with reinforcements. Watch out!
Jesus Christ.
Look sharp. That thing is out there.
And the Ket? Everything's grounded till they're gone.
I died.
Pathfinder, I have enough sensory data to reconstruct an image of the past.
Okay guys, I'm ending the gameplay here. I'm gonna do one tomorrow. Bye.